But all right, man, we'll go ahead. We'll jump into the last topic. So, man, this is going to be a quick clip. You sent this one to me, Stan. So the title of this clip was "Women Don't Want the Man That Forgives Them." So I know I've seen the lady on a lot of like YouTube channels. She's always like breaking down dynamics. She's very good. Yeah, Dame put her on to me as far as psychology and stuff. So let me pull that clip up. I forgot her name, like Sadia or something like that. I don't want to butcher it, but yeah, she definitely be cooking.
We don't want the man that forgives us. We really don't. We want the man that says, you had your chance. It's been a pleasure. I wish you the best. Because that's the man we respect. We don't want the man that forgives us. We really don't. We want the man that says, you had your chance. It's been a pleasure. I wish you the best.
All right, that was the end of that clip. So it was very quick. So you think she's on to something? I'll start with Stan first.
She's a very toxic, delusional young woman, you know. And to be honest with you, these are not like the types that you just choose to be single. I mean, the logic that I get what she's saying. It's a turn on, but you're never gonna get that type of man. And if you know that type of man exists, why would you do something to mess it up? That's all I said.
But she was saying, as far as she was speaking to women, as like they don't, the guy that kind of don't forgive them and got them principles and stuff. That's the one they want. So Stan, what you think she's on to something, or is she tripping?
I believe that people will go and test the boundaries and see where they're at and how far they can take you. I don't know about they don't want the one that forgive them, because like you have to find out what the boundary to cross and put them there and test, right? So, but then if he leaves, then you'll be back on these panels talking about abandonment and all men ain't ish.
Okay. But let me get hold on, let me play it one more time because Wally just came in. So let me get his.
What's going on?
What's good?
Salute, Wally.
Because that's the man we respect. We don't want the man that forgives us. We really don't. We want the man that says, you had your chance. It's been a pleasure. I wish you the best. Because that's the man we respect.
So Wally, you think she is that true? Like women want the guy that will walk away, or you think she's off base on that?
I mean, shoot, if that was true, and I mean literally, if that was true, I only got one thing to say. For all y'all that lost y'all exes and they told you that, y'all ain't never over the motherfuckers. Y'all be no, seriously though, y'all ain't never over them. Because that's what you telling me right there, honestly. You talking about you want the one that told you good day, goodbye, that we try to work this out and it didn't work, bye, and see you, good day. I mean, if that's the case, then shoot me. Let everyone tell you that. You could try and tell me you want to go back to that person, every one of them? Come on now. That ain't how that goes. I think that's just very selective.
Yeah, let me just add some balance to this. So, because see, I understand womanese, right? And womanese could be very like the total opposite.
Yes, womanese.
So, in womanese language, right? Translation. See, women they want. So basically, it's they want the idea of a man who is capable of standing his ground, who's capable to like say, look, you had your chance, like now hit the high road. But they don't really want a man that would just totally like not forgive them. You know what I mean? So what I mean by that is like you have some women that actually desires to chase. They desire to make an effort into it. Because no matter what, in every relationship that was the case, you're always going to be dumping women. You know, you're always going to be trying to move from one woman to the next. There's going to be periods of times where it's like, no matter how good you are, or no matter how good she is, she's going to do something, right, to kind of throw a wrench out there because she's a woman, right? Remember, they have their periods, they have their moments. So this is how I do things, okay? I'm not saying you guys could do it, but this is how I do, how I treat certain women. So it depends on the communication, right? Now, there's some women, right, which maybe to a little few that are good communicators. They'll to the point where it's like they'll let you know, they'll give you they'll say little things, right, for you to catch on, right? And being a guy like me, right, I catch on to a lot of things. If a woman is basically telling me, hey, she's on her period, that means she's telling me stay the hell away from her because she's about to tap in, her inner craziness about to come out. If a woman is also, right, avoiding me and everyone else because she's going through her phase, that's mostly commendable because they're going to carry these attitudes. They're going to be smart with it. You might get your feelings hurt if you're sensitive, right? But the name of the game is basically there's always going to be a period of time where you won't have to come off just for that momentary time, right, to give them some space. Now, if they blatantly disrespect you, you shouldn't really put up with it, and you should cut them off until they actually come back more apologetic or do a little bit extra to earn your forgiveness and to earn your respect. So there's a balance of everything. Don't come off cold turkey, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, man, look, let's say if I give them a call, I'll give them one example. If I give somebody a call and let's say, whatever, you send me a text back or whatever, okay? Or I don't hear from you for a minute. I'm not going to chase after you. It may take days or weeks or a month or months until you start to pursue and you start calling me back. And you got to make the effort on that. And women see that. I had a person that told me, hey, they appreciate me for having this certain type of energy where I'm not being pushy. So.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm petty. I'm going to sleep with your sister, your cousin, your friend.
I'm not saying don't do that. You can do those things in addition.
But my thing is even to the video, right? It's like even then it's like, all right, cool. You knew your boundaries, etc., etc. But why play that test? Why even play that into effect and think, okay, I'm gonna push the buttons just to see how he moves and reacts, and then it's like that's gonna be the thing. Hey, look, pick and choose. All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. That whole notion of the guy that knows the boundaries and everything else, that's the guy I wanted. Well, shit, me. I think if you didn't read between the lines of who he was, you should have been seeing that. But of course, women always say that they're more smart than men, but yet somehow you can't read between the lines who the frick he is. I'm just saying, I personally, I heard what she said, and I get all that, but still, it was just like, I ain't trying to hear that, because guess what? If that was the case, every woman would almost be going right back to the S saying they sorry. And let's work this out.
But the funny thing is, I was listening to everybody, and everybody's right. And that's the funny thing. And it just highlights how complicated they are. Because I think she was on to something. I think that's the guy that they want. The one that does have them standards and stuff. Because typically, man, when you have standards, man, you're probably a guy that does have options. So, you just coming off a different way where you don't tolerate shit. So it's like they are going to want that guy. But I think they prefer actually a guy that they could step on. So it's like, okay, I want this guy, but he ain't gonna tolerate my shit. He's got standards. He's gonna step away. He ain't gonna take the disrespect. So I prefer to deal with a dude that's gonna kind of let me get away with some shit, aka the simps and stuff. So I think that's how the dynamic breaks down. You know what I'm saying? In most cases.
I don't know.
Sorry for these simps.
I don't know, because my thing is this: when I'm hearing her say what she's saying in that clip, in my head is like, okay, because even what M3 saying about forgiveness, it's like, okay, even then it's like, all right, let's say hypothetically, I let my boundaries be known, and I put my foot down, and she respects it, but then she wants to get back. I'm like, we're gonna be right back to square one. And what all you're gonna be doing is just trying to prove yourself that you're better than off. But if I sit here and say to myself, you now realize because I'm gonna put my foot down and I ain't gonna be no punk. That you want to be here. What took you so long to realize that? Because last time I checked, you was here already for a reason. What the fuck are you doing?
So Stan, I saw you come off mute. Was you?
I was just agreeing. Like, Yep.
What you saying? Like they the complexity. They want every damn thing, huh?
Well, here's something, right? The flip side of it, I don't forgive you. I move on, and you still want forgiveness, and that's why I'm banging your sister, your cousins, your best friend. Your mom.
Stay stupid.
Say dirty.
For you,
I mean, to be honest, they more dirtier than they are than you because technically they accepted your ass taking it.
and they could come back to you and say how much you messed up. I mean, like
So you say you running through the whole family, huh?
the whole family tree and moving on to a branch.
This guy is.
Cause like, I believe in pettiness. I was once a simp and a nice guy. And then I saw the light.
So what happened with what made you like just change? You just got tired of what, like the treatment, or
He's like, fuck this bullshit.
is that what woke up the man whore?
Definitely. Yes, it did. Definitely. And find out like it's better to show people who you are than to tell them.
So Stan, I got one more question. So when females be like, man, who hurt you? How would you respond to that question?
Are you gonna fix me, boo?
Oh,
Some of them will be happy too, though.
hey, lying though. It's like, shoot, you asking, so you gonna fix me? What you gonna do? Shit.
So Stan, okay, let's play this out a little bit. So say she says yes, I'm gonna fix you. Are you gonna sleep with her and move on anyways?
Nah.
If she fix you?
Nah, I'll just find ways to break her heart and test her limits.
Stan ain't shit, boy. Shout out to Stan.
No.
So you're like the payback to females. You're like karma, wrapped up in a man's body. Like you're.
No, I remember the movie Hitch. I understand Will Smith and that thing. Like when you see your ex and she trying to come back, like we're throwing dinner. I'm like, yeah, okay. You remember that friend of yours that came over to dinner last time? Well, I'm taking her out tonight. So that's what
Stan definitely ain't shit, y'all.
No, because like sometimes it's not that. It's like, yo, like
it's definitely that, Stan.
I'm going to show you who I am, and then that's it. And then we never play again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not this is not the save stand tonight. This is just the one that's going back in his trenches.
I mean, it happens when you've been nice for so long and you've been kind and understanding and forgiveness, and you wake up and you realize, you know what? The only person that playing this game of kindness and forgiveness is me.
And look, I was saying
go ahead, Wally.
No, I was gonna say, hey, look, when it comes to forgiveness, the only way I forgive is this: I move on. Thank you. That's my way of forgiveness. Like I moved on. Bye. I ain't worried about you. Get the fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, it's over with. Thank you for the fun and the memories. And so what? If I'm speaking with a friend of yours, I didn't know that, and you don't owe me, and I'm moving on.
You say your body, your choice, right? That's your slogan.
Oh yeah, I don't give you my reproductive rights. Anybody come back to us on this show, just so that y'all know, I had to say that to my cult like church and let them have it. So I have to say that you don't have my reproductive rights. So don't come at me with y'all stuff. So yeah, no, but that's the whole thing. Like when guys wake up, this is how we turn out. It's like, okay, it's not mean. It's like, okay, now I need to show you who I am because you took my kindness for weakness. And okay, but there's a guy. I don't know what he did, but he gave her a spell, and she received karma to no end. Because he's like, every time you kiss somebody, you're gonna remember me, and you're gonna think in the back of your head that this person is using me like you use me. It's using you like you use me. I was like, woof. I'll send you the clip.
Okay, okay. Yeah, send that to me. We might have to break that down.